Hi, I'm Emma Bell and I'd like to share with you the 2 things you can do right now that will transform your relationships with others. The first thing is to be genuinely curious. For years, I suffered from a tendency you might recognise. It's a pattern that a lot of couples, parents, sisters, friends develop, and it is not good. It's the assumption that you know the mind of your partner, what they're going to do in a certain situation, even what they're going to say next. You might take comfort in the familiarity of old relationships because you think you know the territory. Let me tell you, it's dangerous. Here is a startling statistic. William Ikes, a researcher on mind reading accuracy, reports that close friends and married couples only achieve 35% accuracy. To put it another way, we are wrong 65% of the time. So a great thing to improve your relationships is to get genuinely curious. Remember when you're dating and you hung on one another's every word? Well, you can recreate the freshness anytime you want. You just have to become genuinely curious about what they have to say without assuming you already know, because statistically speaking, you don't. The second thing is to be explicit about what you need and your boundaries. I met a friend of mine the other day and she was telling me how her life is running out of control. She's in a demanding role at work, her kids are still at home, and her parents are increasingly in need of care. She's fraying at the edges and her plans seem to be just to run faster and harder to keep up with these increasing demands on her emotional and mental resources. But that's an untenable way to live. Studies have shown that women experience more mental health problems than men due to the stress of juggling too many roles. My friend told me that she feels she's lost herself amid all of these roles, that she actually feels invisible. Her perspective is stuck and her own needs are drowned out by the demands she believes others have of her. She's forgotten to set clear boundaries and to focus on her own needs. By the end of our short chat, she'd galvanised herself. She would set boundaries. She'd do something for herself once a week that would be non-negotiable. She knew that if she kept giving, then others would keep taking. She has to be the one to set the conditions that she can live with more comfortably. She has to learn to value herself much more, or others will just follow her lead in taking her for granted. So do your relationships feel out of balance? Do you feel taken for granted? Do you feel invisible? Stop waiting for other people to change. They won't. Change will happen only if you set clear boundaries. Start being explicit about what you need from others and what you're prepared to give them. Boundaries are not flexible, they are firm, and it might take a while for others to really understand that, but stick with it. As your boundaries begin to be respected, your resentment will dissolve, your relationships will improve. If you like the tips in these videos, you're going to love my new book, The True You. You can get a copy now by clicking on the email link. I'd love for you to tell other people about these videos. Please direct them to emmajbell.com to get a download of my book and to share the tips in these videos. I'll be in touch again soon, but until then, connect with who you truly are so that you can be happy and successful on your own terms.